I'd like to be able to entertain people, make them laugh. I'd like to do it a lot more. Though there's always that part of my brain shouting that that's not something I'd ever be able to do, especially not for a living. And I suppose the living part of it isn't that important because I can do a whole bunch of other things for a living, but I still want to entertain people and make them laugh. As I've said before, making someone laugh, intentionally at least, I don't want to be labeled by the internet as laugh cuck or something. Making someone laugh, that's improving a life, that's making it easier to deal with everything. Whoa! Forgot about this thing. It's not making my life more enjoyable. Oh, I've been reduced to a head. Okay, I think that noise means I have to pay a little more attention. It's in my right ear, so I assume it's that right there. If you look in the top right corner, something moving in that tree. So we're gonna try crawling underneath that. Can I get down lower? A lot of people undersell the value of entertainment, and there are those who would just completely say that, oh, Let's Plays are completely worthless, uncreative, you're talentless if you do those. I want that donut. How do I get that? I can't worry about that right now. Maybe if I have an idea. If I let him grab me, then fall into it. And people, like, someone say that I hear a lot is, or I used to hear a lot at least, is like, oh, PewDiePie and Markiplier are such worthless human beings, they contribute nothing to society. How is entertainment not a massive contribution, especially on that scale, to reach millions of people like they do? Like, is that not doing something good for not, like, some people just want to do good for their country, some people just want to do good for the community around them, but is that not reaching, I don't want to say global, but an extremely wide audience? Isn't that a lot of net positive to the world, and you don't, just because you don't like it or think that it's funny, does that really make it worthless? Make all those people, does that mean that all those people, it's not valuable to make their lives better? I don't know where I'm going with this. Our friend FK is texting us again at least, and he asks, "Sup? Who the fuck? Ugh. But it's really me, FK. Stop bugging me." But I can't. Shut the fuck up. Because FK is your friend. I'm seriously worried. Can I text you again later? Yep. Gotcha. Well, that's weird. My stuffed animal is still texting me. Oh, and I got new friend messages from Emily and Mom. Let's start with Emily again. Nice, cute cat furry face. What's up? Remember the clock tower? Of course. Do you remember what I told you too? Yes. I wanted to apologize. I mean, I still don't know that much about you. I guess I sort of jumped to conclusions. Emily, do you miss me? Yeah, I guess. Don't worry. We'll always be together. Remember our promise? Yeah. I'm glad I got to hear how you really feel. It feels like we're really together now. Yeah. Together forever. I like that picture. You should probably look at the screen and look at that if you're not. Love. And now for Mom. Jackie, what? How's college? How are Professor Goodman's classes going? Good, I guess. They're fun, and he's a nice person. Why? I was just checking up on his education policies. I also looked up his CV. Did you know he switched schools 3 times over the past 5 years? It got me thinking. Maybe he's some sort of problematic teacher. Huh? What are you doing? Just double-checking things. I'm leaving my one and only child in his care, so I have a right to check up on him, don't I? I don't want your time there to end up negatively impacting your future. He's a good professor. He even said that he transferred here because he wanted to put more priority on his actual job as an industrial designer. Now stop being nosy, or else I'll never be able to introduce you to him. You don't need to pussyfoot around for those people. You're gifted. You're not like other kids. You need to find an advanced program capable of giving you the education you need, understand? Jackie is unimpressed. And let's get back to our... You may have noticed I have some trouble remembering voices, even though it's only been how long since the last thing? This is the same session right now. I'm trying to grab this, JJ. Though I do love your voice, I just want to grab the box. Harkening back once again to my teenage and adult depression years, I did notice that I used to have an amazing memory. Like, I used to remember nearly every dream I ever had. Now, it's very rare that I remember something like that. And if you may have heard, and I would say it is true from my experience, that long-term depression can affect your short-term, and not sure long-term. I don't remember whether or not it does both. Your short-term and long-term memory, that is. How am I gonna ignite this? Can I go... Should I go back?
Emily, where are you?
Can I get some fire around here? It seems I have to assemble the pieces of the body to gain the power of fire. The first time I really noticed that I was having memory issues was I was at a job interview a few years ago, and after it I left the office where I was doing the interview and I stepped out of it, and I realized that I didn't know exactly where I was. I looked around and I appeared to be in some sort of basement, but I had no memory of going down any stairs, even though I had just maybe 20 minutes before. And of course I didn't get that job because I looked like a crazy person who had gotten lost in a place he'd been in for half an hour. But that was... Actually, I didn't realize it there. That was more of something I thought back on later when I was introduced to the idea that I may have suffered some sort of consequence of being depressed for so long. My doctor told me about it. I try to be a lot more careful about managing my mental health and trying not to get distraught. But as you can see, it is not easy. Or rather, maybe as you can experience would be a better way to put that. I don't know how people maintain happiness so easily. Maybe it's in financial security or something, though. It would be nice to have that again, but I doubt it would make me fully happy all the time. I'd like to see a doctor and get checked for anxiety or something similar, because I recently watched a video by the channel Psych2Go, and they talked about how to know if you have an anxiety disorder. This isn't supposed to be used for diagnosis, but just letting you know. And I checked all those boxes for every single thing, every reason listed in that video. And I was very shocked to each one, like the first, or one of them was, you catastrophize a lot. You just think that things will go horribly, and you're always worried that your whole life will be over because of some small thing. And yep, that's me every single minute. How do people not worry about that? You could step outside and get hit by a car and your life's over just like that in a second. How do people keep that off their minds? For me, it's usually just because I'm too busy thinking about other things, but it does come back every now and then. And I don't know how people can keep it off 24/7 and feel that they're happy. I don't think I have the solutions to this puzzle. Oh, I do have all the puzzle. I just set the left and right legs to their corresponding corners. And there's our head.
Hello, can you hear me?
Of course there have been
Can you hear
a few, maybe a few is underselling. There has been a good amount of portions of my life where I describe myself as happy. I had a good stretch pretty recently after I got my job that I have now, and things seem to be going okay for a while. However, that hasn't lasted, as things were actually not okay the whole time, and I need to step up my life game, which I have a lot of difficulty doing. I'm still procrastinating on that because, boy, searching for new jobs really hurts. I despise it. Let's get some fire. Alright. Oh, I probably should have set up for how I'm gonna get across this first up, not like that. We'll be right back. Searching for jobs is just pain. You've probably done it. You probably know how it is. Just the getting ignored by thousands, by X amount of people you apply to, places rather. And then the rejections and interviews are a whole stressful, different beast on their own. Though I am pretty good with that process, it just, every single time I'm not getting a replied to or anything, every job I apply to, it makes me wonder, am I just not good enough? Am I just not good enough for this world? Will I ever get a job? Should I ever get a job? Maybe I should just not and disappear. But we're gonna keep on going today, at least. So we got some sleepy donuts. Let's read them away from this creepy baby monster, though. Let's see what our friends have to say now, starting with Abby again. JJ, want to come to our next concert? When is it? Next Wednesday. Oh, sorry. That's right before the deadline for my report, so I might not be able to go. Ugh, come on. You can probably finish it in one day with how smart you are. No way. Not this one. Must be one hell of a report. Scary stuff. Lol. You have to do one too, you know. Did you finish it already? Maybe. Maybe not. Huh? Always rush through them, so it doesn't matter anyway. This one takes a lot of work, though. You better not come crying to me later. Leave it to me. Trust me, I got this. I don't know how to express potato on to Philip. JJ, I uploaded the video. Okay, I'll check it out. Promise? My last one really boosted my view count. How much? The last one got me 2,000 in one day. Is that a lot? Oh boy, JJ, if you only knew. Actually, not really. What are you going to upload next? A review about some new wax. Cool. You really think so, or are you just saying that? Just saying it. Whatever, just watch it already. Chill out. Okay. Next up is our favorite cat, Lily. You're awesome, Jackie. Why? You always get good grades, you're responsible, and you're super cool. I'm stalling, tempting whether I should read. Pitter, pitter, meow, meow. What are you after? Nothing! I just want you to know that you're an inspiration to your fan club. My fan club? Yep, I made a fan club for you. How many people are in it? Just me. So I guess that makes me the leader. Sounds like one crazy club. We're going to cheer you on from the shadows. Now I just feel really embarrassed. Incidentally, what sort of activities does the club engage in? That's a secret. Why is it a secret? Is it something bad? No, it's not bad at all. We're just going to protect you using a bug and a hidden camera. Not bad at all, huh? I see that it's also a criminal organization. I'm just kidding, lol. Phew, good. You really had me for a minute with all that fan club stuff. The fan club is for real. And back to our quest. I forgot if I was talking about anything because I went for a donut and died and had to do the whole assemble the body puzzle again. I hope to not die from this little man here. Stop, JJ, stop, JJ, stop, take it easy. It's fine, you're just on fire. You'll get over it. Real adults never get perturbed by being on fire. Go up the stairs, JJ, come on. Have to wonder if there's some artistic, creative reasoning for JJ. Well, there's definitely is for the dismemberment and such, but I have to wonder if the fire is symbolic of something. Maybe as we play more of the game we'll find out, and it looks like I have to go through the fire once again. Do I? Because I don't see a way through there. All I see is a way to hurt myself. Oh yeah, we go through and the fire lights our way. I hope that isn't symbolic, because being in immense pain... Oh, can't fall when you're on fire. Being in immense pain is not very fun. Oh, whoops. Okay, if you regenerate, it puts out your fire. Got it. So you must endure the horrible pain to go forward, it seems. It never gets easier. Alright, I'm guessing I have to watch out for this water spout and go down the ladder nice and carefully. Timed, got it. It's kind of difficult to see the second one there. Gotta keep my eyes open. It's cool that there's a full going upstairs animation. I check over there for donuts first, because that might just end up making me have to go through there again, but it's fine. I can cut that. Alright, we fought through the pain, and can now get out on the other side. Back into the light. It's not always that easy.
Emily!
Recovery certainly isn't always that easy. Another location change, interesting. Color filter also just shifted there when I hit a certain point. More industrial setting now. I've flirted with the idea of working in factories, but it seems like something I'd really, really not want to do. Let's see what this machine does. Ooh, I can move it. Platform machine. That'll be helpful. I don't know, factory work seems like you just have to have yourself taken advantage of. Such as, I remember a story of people that worked at Kraft Dinner Factory. If you don't know, that's very cheap mac and cheese in Canada. For years, the masks weren't good enough to protect against the powder of the cheese stuff. But of course they didn't know that. No one knew that until years later, when people started developing lung cancer, people who worked there. And I just always fear that that would be the case in any factory. It would just be work first, worry about health concerns and life in general, never. Maybe they got some money out of it or something, but I don't think lung cancer is one of those things you can money away. I'm also opposed to the... I should probably never judge it since I haven't worked a factory, but I'm opposed to the idea of the toil every day working the machines, working the assembly line, doing the same repetitive motions over and over and over, at least in the grocery store setting. It may be repetitive, but you don't have to do the exact same thing each and every time. There's minute differences that make it less horrible for your joints and bones. I want those donuts up there. I want to turn off the power to this place. Ooh, bricks. Those will come in handy for something, I'm sure. This is very limbo right here, dodging industrial saw blades and such. Never finished that game. Maybe I'll get around to it one day. Oh, what just happened to the frame rate? Oh, seems the bricks are needed to get onto whatever this is. Let's take a little more look around. The platform. Oh, that one didn't work so good. Hold on. I'm sort of partial to the hum of machines just because it drowns out my tinnitus. So I don't mind the humming of horrible broken fans and grocery store air conditioning when I'm at work. It's much better than, I wouldn't call it ear piercing, but my tinnitus is it's not easy to ignore in a silent room. I can't sleep without a fan on. Oh, I need to be ahead to get in there. Oh. Oh, can't do that. That gives me an idea. It worked. I think this is a switch to turn the power off, but I'd like to become ahead to get some donuts real quick. Well, don't I feel great about myself? How do I get those? Well, this is a very Metroid-y predicament. This is a lot more gruesome than your average morph ball. Also got a strange float to my jump where I float for a second. I guess I gotta get between these saw blades. Suppose optional challenges to unlock more. I don't want to, it's not exactly lore though, I guess maybe it is. I'm not too smart about the meaning of it, but more a reward for playing the game more than someone who would just ignore it. They probably don't want the extra text anyway. It's nice to get. I like that kind of slice of life thing in games. A relevant slice, haha. And power's off. We can now get by the fans without horribly mutilating. I should have thrown all three down first. Is how do I... Oh, the ladder, right. Never mind, we're fine. Oh, there we go. That's how you get this sleepy man. And we got some new messages. Let's read those once we're out of this area. Perhaps an arm could function as a brick. There we go. Yep, was an arm. That disengages the lock and we can continue and put this platform where it needs to go. That was a decent puzzle area. Not too long. Not too hard to... Oh. Didn't know about that. I hit myself with the machine. Now I'm in the upside down. I believe I heard a man snoring over here, so I'm just fine with that. There he is. That was a accidentally discovered solution. It's pretty interesting mechanic means of activating. Alright, let's not hit myself with it this time. And there we go. Now we should be able to cross and continue our exciting adventure. We getting another location change. Think I'm about out of things to talk about at this point. I had written down talking points, and there's still some left on there, but in the interest of my mental health, I don't want to talk about more grim things right now. I shouldn't be such a perfectionist. I should let myself have episodes that aren't up to half hour, because even in that strive for perfection of having the perfect episode length, I've gone way too far above it in the past, so letting myself not have a arbitrary, meaningless hit point or quota might be a little better for my mental health. Let's check out those messages before we sign off, though. First one's coming up, Abby again. JJ, I can't finish my report. Yep. I knew this would happen. I need your help. Chill out. How far have you gotten? 3. The product design process and design workflow. So you've just hardly gotten started. Yep. Please help. What do I get for it? Sleepy's Donuts? How many? 5? I think you can do better than that. 8? Okay, you got a deal. I'll show you my report over the weekend. Yes. It goes on. Thanks for the help, by the way. Did you manage to turn your report in on time? Yeah, somehow. Good to hear. I'm jealous of you, JJ. Why? You're smart, and you know how to get things done. I guess. But I'm jealous of you too, Abby. Why? You don't let anyone tell you what to do. Huh? Same goes for you, right? Just dye your hair and poke a hole in yourself, and you're done. Start with the nose. Bye. Yeah, I don't want nose piercings. Those scare me. I don't have any piercings at all because I don't like being stabbed. Also not big on jewelry in general. On to Philip now. Yo, JJ. I went to a VIP party yesterday. So that's why you weren't at our meeting. Hey, don't tell the teacher, okay? Okay. A bunch of celebrities and politicians were there. What was the party for? I don't know. My parents just took me with them. Now I'm a VIP too. Your family's rich, huh? My dad just has a big company. We've never been poor, if that's what you mean. I'm jealous. Oh, by the way, I have a request for you. No. Wait. Can you fill out the exhibition list for me? What? No way. I'll make it worth your while. Fine. Send me the template. Thanks. Hey, Philip. What's up? There was a girl looking for you. Oh, her again? You know her? She's my ex. She was high-strung and wouldn't stop nagging me, so I dumped her. I feel like that's what you said about your last girlfriend, too. Yeah, about my old ex. Well, aren't you Mr. Popular? Yeah. I'm different from all those other losers. I'm the king of money, son. Of course you are. So what are you going to do about your current ex? Nothing. I'm too busy getting swole. Tell her I'm dead. Okay. I'll tell her you got arrested on drug charges. Perfect. On to Lily. Hi, Lily. How have you been? Super busy with school and work. Why are you working, by the way? I need to pay my own tuition. Ouch. It can be fun, though. I don't mind it. Oh. I'm going to take you out to lunch. Yay! Perfect. What do you want to eat? Something meaty. Oh. Wait, are you a no-meat person? Sort of. Lol. Okay, then. Let's go get something sweet. I know a place that has really yummy tarts. Sweet. What about next Monday? I'm free. Okay, it's a date. Just you and me, right? I'm so excited. Pitter patter meow meow. It's again my favorite thing to say. Glad to hear it, lol. Jackie, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to make it on Monday. I got asked to be in a PR video for the college. It's okay, don't worry about it. You were in last year's video, right? Yeah. How was it? They asked me a lot of questions and made me do stuff. And they kept changing their stance, even during the interview itself. Oh, sounds annoying. I hate the fact that they're ruining our date. Guess I'll just have to ruin their PR plan now. You know, Lily, sometimes you scare me, lol. The tarts won't be going anywhere. Let's just schedule a new day, okay? Okay. You're so sweet. You make me melt. Like ice cream? Great joke. It's very funny. I can relate to this relatable JJ funny character. Hello, Macfield. I just got a call from your mother. She wanted to know if you're exhibiting any problematic behavior in class. I told her that I've had absolutely no problems with you, and that you're very well behaved and bright. Thank you. I'm really sorry you had to go through that. All parents worry about their children. I worry myself sick over my daughter, but my wife keeps telling me to give her space. I didn't know you had a daughter. I think she's the most beautiful girl in the world. She's tied with my wife, of course. She just started high school, so I keep worrying that she's going to get caught up in trouble. She's a bit of a tomboy, you see, not a fear in the world. If she has you to fall back on, I'm sure she'll be fine. I know, but I still can't stop myself from worrying. Hello, Macfield? I won't be able to attend our first class next month due to a personal engagement. I already mailed the other students to let them know. Okay, is it another conference? Something like that. Or Comic-Con. How did you know? One of my friends said she was going on that day too, so it got me thinking. Do you know what sort of event it is? Not really. I'd appreciate if you kept it between us. Why? It wouldn't be good if the university found out. Okay, but what if you end up running into my friend? You don't need to worry about that. No one would ever guess that I'd be walking around in a full-body Boba Fett costume. Huh? Don't worry about it. Just please don't tell anyone. Okay. And again later. Hello, Macfield. Philip still hasn't turned in his report. I sent him mail. How would you mind giving him a little poke as well? Okay, I'll let him know. I really don't know what to think of him sometimes. He never exhibits any bad behavior per se, but he's sort of insensitive. Yes, exactly. Incidentally, I already graded your report. The knife design sketches intrigued me, but your work this time around was mediocre overall. Dennis's designs should give you some inspiration. Ask him about them next time you see him. Okay. Seems JJ has a lot of people of varying emotional levels in her life. I can't relate to that exactly. My friends are about all good emotional supportive levels, nothing. They're more like the Lily type, more encouraging and supportive. My parents aren't overbearing, so that's not fine. They're just very dumb and usually angry. And my Discord friends are the ones that aren't my friends, I suppose, could be compared to the emotional disparities of JJ's friends. However, the ones I am friend with tend to just be chilled out, stressed out people like myself. I guess that's enough me talking about myself for this episode, and today in general. I'll see you in the next time, I'm sure. I shouldn't say in the next time. I think someone I know has that copyrighted.